Too much hype? You want me to keep it real with you? I got you. I got 5-6 fragrances here that are worth the hype, and I got another 5-6 that are a little overhyped. So if that sounds good to you, let's jump into it. The first one that's a little overhyped, and it's situational, and I'll tell you why this one's overhyped. But Hawas, ice, and it's overhyped because, to me, it smells like Hawas. So if you already have Hawas, and then you get this, well, you're just gonna go, okay, yeah, it smells like Hawas, just a little icier, which to me is like a tiny bit minty, which is funny because I don't think mint's in the notes. But there's something in there that makes it live up to its name. It's a little icy. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it doesn't live up to the hype because it's bad. I'm saying it doesn't live up to the hype because it smells like flippin' Hawas. So if you have the OG Hawas, and you're just like, alright, well, I'll get the ice now, well, then you're basically gonna have 2 bottles of Hawas. That's how I look at it. Like, they're slightly different, but to me, they're pretty much the same. But super versatile, super wearable. Any season, any situation, you'll be smelling good. It's just a little overhyped. And let's do one that's worth the hype now. Salvo? EDP, Mason flipping Alhambra, magnetic cap, gradient on the bottle, heavy glass, beautiful. So barbershop, so clean, so lavender, so wonderful. But you pretty much need to be a man to wear this. I'm on the extremes. That's what's so funny about me. I love the sweetest, fruitiest flipping fragrances out there, but then I love Jacquard Noir and super barbershop stuff also. But if we go to tobacco or gasoline or anything like that, no, I'm not down with any of that crap. Or even leather is too much for me, but barbershop, fougere, all day, no problem. We could do that. That I could flip and rock. But I have to say, if you're a younger man, I would say under 25, and you smell this, possibly depending on your scent memories and stuff like that, you might think this smells like an uncle or your dad or an older cousin or something, and it's possible, because it does have a little bit of a throwback vibe, just brought up to date and manly. Oh, and this is an inspo of Savage, spelled with a U, said all fancy. If you didn't know, well now you know. But it's wonderful. Overall, fresh, clean, amazing, delicious, and I love it. And something else I'd love if you guys could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. I'm trying to get to 1900 flipping billion subscribers in the next 1900 flipping billion seconds. Well, that would actually probably be a lot of seconds. So 1900, let's just go 1900 seconds. How about that? But I appreciate every single one of you guys. I love all of you. All your likes, all your hypes, all your comments. It really does warm my heart. I see all the engagement. YouTube sees the engagement, and it really does help this channel grow, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Well, let's keep it moving. We're talking about a little bit of an older uncle fragrance. Actually, I got a couple of those on here. Let's talk about one that might be a little overhyped. Yeah, because I've seen a couple of the girls who dress all provocative in their videos talking about one of these fragrances, and I'm about to show you in a second. Talking about, oh, it's so sexy. If any man I smelled was wearing this, I'd instantly jump all over them and marry them, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all right, stuff it, honey. You're not married, so I don't know what that means. So let's simmer down with all of that. It smells great out of the atomizer, but on my skin, Boss, bottled, beyond, I don't know what happens. It just goes in a leathery, wild way that's just not for me. If you're into leather, you're gonna love it. The opening's beautiful, and even though I think they only give you like a 3-note breakdown, I mean, there's gotta be more than ginger in the opening. The opening is bright, it's citrusy. The opening is very nice, but the second it dries down on my skin, just super leather, so I don't know. Hot fragrance girl hyping up this fragrance. Maybe you like to have your men smelling like a leather boot. I understand, that's extremely masculine. I, on the other hand, like to smell like a cupcake. And I'm married, and my wife likes that I smell like a cupcake also. So let that tell you what it'll tell you. You can listen to the hot girl who's single, or you can listen to me who's married. I wonder who might know more about these things. I'm just teasing. I love all the wonderful lady influencers out there. We need them. If you guys know one that you think would make a good co-host for like a more regular live stream or podcast or something, let me know. Drop their name down below. I'll go look up their channel, and then if I agree, maybe I'll send them an email. Maybe you could be the third host. But alright, another one that's not overhyped, that also might smell like your flippin' uncle. And what's funny is that people sometimes write me like, yo, Unc. And I'm like, Unc? You think I'm your uncle? How do you know if I'm your uncle? Who's your aunt? Where do you live? Have I been to your city? And I've been married for 10 years, so how old are you? I don't know if I'm your uncle. We'd have to do some verification to find out if I'm your uncle. Or your dad, who knows? So if you're calling me Unc, let me know who your auntie is and where you live, and I'll let you know if I'm your uncle. Alright, does that sound good? I don't know, for some reason, it just makes me feel old when I read that. Like, yo, Unc, I'm like, if you saw me in real life, you would ask me what semester of school I'm in. Seriously. I played tennis with someone 2 weeks ago. On the changeover, they walked up to me and they're like, so where are you at? I'm like, what? They're like, where are you at? I'm like, with what? They're like, school. What school are you at? I'm like, I haven't been to school in a long, long time, my friend. Don't let my youthful appearance deceive you. But all right, let's keep it moving here. The next one, not overhyped, especially if you pay $30, all right? Get it at a discounter and pay in the $30 range and you'll be very, very happy. Because every time I talk about this fragrance, Coach, for men, I get someone that writes me and going, oh my God, I paid like 80 bucks, 150 bucks, like whatever the full retail would be. Actually, let's see what this is at like Macy's or something right now. All right, so Coach for men, discounter, see, look, 35 bucks, 37 bucks. Joma Shop, 40 bucks. Perfect, no problem. Even at the flippin' CVS, 60 bucks. I could almost let 60 bucks slide. Oh, almost. That's fine. All right, so full retail at Ulta. Whoa, okay, let's see. Yeah, see, it is a little bit more expensive. $112. $112. So although it's beautiful, and I think it's worth the hype, I think it's worth the hype at the discounter prices that we just saw. But 112? No, that's where we start getting into slightly overhyped territory. It smells great. I do love it. Fresh, clean. But another one that I possibly could see some younger guys going, oh, it kind of smells like my uncle or my older brother. Maybe I'll wear that after college or at my first job. I could see someone younger thinking like this is a first job fragrance, because that's what it's also perfect for. Office day at the gym, like you will just be smelling good, fresh, clean, a little fruity, almost like clean laundry, but a hint of man on there. Beautiful fragrance, super designer, and at the price range we're talking about, definitely a great price, and I love it. But let's keep it moving. All right, let's do one that's kind of in the middle. I'm starting to warm up to it, but it's definitely a little overhyped, because a lot of people talk about it like it's the second coming of fragrances or whatever, and it's all right. Dynasty, it's fine. It's slightly growing on me, this little tea vibe. When I first got it, I was just like, whatever, it's boring. But that's tea. Tea is boring. So now that I've like wrapped my mind around like the point of the fragrance, I'm starting to come around to it, but it's still a little overhyped. It's in the middle for me. Like I'm saying, I'm warming up to it, but like you see this whole presentation and everything, I mean, it's beautiful. It's gotta be one of the nicest bottles I've seen. This crown is amazing. I love everything about it. But then you spray it on like you want to take a nap or something, which is fine. It's like I'm saying, it's pleasant. It's nice. But like some people were talking about like, oh, it's the best Lattafa of the flipping year, blah, blah, blah. And I smelled it and I'm like, okay, everyone needs to relax. All right, let's talk about one that I think it's overhyped. A lot of you guys like it, so it's going to be a little bit divisive, but when I got it, yeah, it's still smelling it right now. It smells a little bit old school for me. It's smelling like a guy that was successful like 20 years ago. Yeah, that's what it smells like. A guy that was like really balling, making money like 20 plus years ago, and now he's like winding down, starting to think about golf and stuff. Immortal, it's fine, but like, again, people hype it up like it's so amazing, it's so great, women are going to be flipping, falling all over you, like, whatever, like, it's all right, but like I'm saying, it smells like a rich guy, and if you're like 40 and up, you might really enjoy it, but I don't know, I smell it and I'm like, yeah, okay, rich guy, but rich guy from 20 years ago. I want to smell like a rich guy from today, because I'm living today. So anyways, it's one of those ones that I know a lot of you guys like it, but I think a lot of young bucks get it and they're like, oh, was not expecting that one. But I could see, if you're manly, why you would like it, 100%. Let's do one that was not overhyped. Well, to me personally. Yeah, oh my God, I love it. I love it. I mean, it's clean laundry. Citrusy clean laundry. Missoni, Wave. And you can throw the Versace Pour Homme in there too. I usually talk about them together, but whatever. I pulled out the Missoni because this one's more hyped up than the Versace Pour Homme. The Versace Pour Homme's just like a staple classic at this point. This one, you see it on all these lists. All-time great, best freshie, blah, blah, blah. And people saying it's discontinued. Me too, feeding into it, thinking it was discontinued, whatever. But I mean, it's still on Amazon for 40 bucks, so whatever. There's another one. I got it thinking it was just gonna be trash, and I sprayed it and I was like, oh, it's great. But this is one of those ones. Every time I wear it, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's so good. And at 40 bucks, it's still gotta be one of the best values in fragrance. This bottle is beautiful. This heavy metal cap, magnetic, this gradient. Oh God, I love everything about it. And on clothes, the Wave does pretty well. On my skin, it depends on the day. If I'm feeling a little moist that day, it could last a little longer. But you know me, most days I'm dry as a flipping cactus over here. But anyway, let's keep it moving. An overhyped one. Let's go. Artisan Ethnic. Yeah, this one is a funny one. I mean, you can see even when I did the first smell, I was just like underwhelmed. Like, yeah, it was all right. But the way people talk about it, like it's so delicious, so amazing, so wonderful. They're like, yeah, it's fine. But I like when my gourmands smell like something that my mind can go to. Like, I want it to smell so delicious and edible that I'm just like, oh my God, you start drooling almost. Like, this just doesn't smell like anything. Not like a cupcake or a gelato or like nothing. It has just a sweet smell. It's sugary, a little lactonic-y, but like nothing in specific. It's not like you're like, oh, chocolate chip cookie or something. Like, no, it's just like whatever. And it's nice. And I can see why people like it. And I like the way it smells. I just think it was overhyped. And I like when my gourmands makes my mouth water a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely one of those ones that for how hyped up it was, I was a little underwhelmed. There's a couple people that talk about that one a lot. Like it's amazing. I won't throw you under the bus there, Redolescence, but... All right, let's just talk about two at the same time because they're from the same family, and I wasn't really impressed with either of them. But they both serve their purpose, and I can understand if you like both of them. The Terafis, blue and electric, but in my mind, it's electric. So if I say electric a few times, I'm sorry. But this smells like a musky, manly grapefruit. And if you like that vibe, cool. And yeah, it does smell more expensive, 100%. But it smells like a sweet, musky grapefruit. It's still not like, whoa, like it's nice. It's very nice. And if you wear this to an office or something, like you'll be asserting yourself as someone that smells really nice. But again, for how hyped up it is, I think a lot of guys get it and they're like, oh, okay, another uncle fragrance. This could be the flippin' uncle fragrance video. A lot of these fragrances kind of fall into that category where they're so hyped up and you get it and you're like, this kind of smells like my flippin' uncle. And this is one of those ones too. It's like, yeah, it's great, but I don't know. I think if you're a guy in college and you get this thinking you're gonna wear it at the next like flipping school dance or something. I don't know, you're gonna smell like the professor or whatever. And the electric, it smells nice. It's great. It's nice and citrusy. The dry down gets a little soapy, a little musky on me, but it's bright. It's beautiful. The opening's great. In the air, it smells nice, but yeah, it's overhyped. Like, it's just citrusy. I was expecting like some blown away whole new scent profile. And I know it's a slight inspo of Blue Talisman, which I have not smelled, so I can't tell you how I feel about that fragrance. But I can tell you how I feel about this. And I feel like it's a tiny bit overhyped. It does smell nice though, and if it's one of your like first 10 fragrances, you're gonna love it. I'm talking from the perspective of someone that smelled like over 1,000 fragrances in the last 2 years. And when I smelled this, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever, citrusy. I was expecting something that I'd never really smelled before, which is possible. I mean, I have $12 flippin' Swiss Arabian Shagoff, which also is a freshie, but it does its orange in a slightly different way. And even at $12, that's a fragrance that's unique to my collection. This is a fragrance that's not unique to my collection. So that's why it's a little bit overhyped. But also, like I said, if it's one of your first, whatever, 10, 20 fragrances, you may have not smelled something that smells like this. So you might get this and be like, this is amazing. Because it does smell amazing. It just smells like a bunch of things I have. So to me, it was a little bit overhyped. But to you, you might get it and think, no, this is great. What is he talking about? And I didn't say it doesn't smell good. It's overhyped because it doesn't smell as good as the hype would suggest. And now one that was worth the hype, I saw it on like all-time best lists. It's the best clubbing fragrance, blah, 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 all these things. And no, not Eros, which is nice too. But 1 million, just OG 1 million, the King's Daddy over here. It's still beautiful. And now it's like full circle because I feel like it already went through its hype cycle, so people aren't really wearing 1 million. And it just smells great still. Especially this time of year, fall, winter. And you could tell that since this fragrance came out, that so many popular fragrances have taken little hits of 1 million. The only thing I don't like is that you can't smell through the atomizer so well. It's the only reason I don't like these integrated atomizers, but there's something about the way the citruses just dance with the flippin' cinnamon, some of the spices, the amber, and there's a note of leather. And I feel like on the dry down, you could start to smell it a tiny little bit, but it's a nice intro to leather. It's masked with all these other beautiful things. It's not like a leather fragrance like this flippin' beast over here. I mean, this is so leathery. Look at this enclosure. It's like flippin' military grade over here. That's what I'm saying. You need to be like a real man. Steel toe boots or something to wear this. This, you could be a piece of fluff like me and wear it no problem. Or you could be super manly. But it also works well if you're a piece of fluff like me. It'll make you smell like not such a piece of fluff. And one more that I don't think is overhyped, because even though more fragrances come out that smell like it, Altair, Liquid Brune, and I just got something that smelled like both of those. Oh, the Ellis Brooklyn Vanilla Man. That smells really nice too. But I mean Mercedes. Well, it would help if you're a boss driving a Mercedes. But anyways, flippin' Club Lac, the original. I love it. Lived up to the hype. And I paid full hype prices and everything. Like $50 for a tester at a discounter. So I don't even know what the price was at the time when I got it. And now it should be, I don't know, what, in the $40 range? Mid $40 range? Me personally, I like it more than Liquid Brune. I like it more than Altair. Those kind of dry down in an almost slight little funny chalky way on me. It's like the amber or something. But this doesn't do that. This is like vanilla candle, like a home goods candle, like that you'd find in a really nice house. Just so beautiful. I love it. My wife loves it. There's a dent in it. Like, it's just a beautiful fragrance. And one that definitely lived up to the hype. When I got it and I sprayed it and I was just like, oh, beautiful. But now if I had gotten it after I had smelled Liquid Brune and Altair and all these things, would I still be so hyped up about it? Yeah, probably, because this came first. So yeah, possibly, because I would know this is the daddy right here. But let me know some of your overhyped and not overhyped fragrances down below. I want to know. And if this video made you smile, please hit all those buttons. That would really make me smile. It truly would. And I appreciate all of you. I hope something beautiful happens to you today. Hope today's the day I win another flippin' jackpot. Woo! I'll be buying all types of just ridiculous niche gasoline smelling fragrances to torture myself with. But I appreciate you all. I love every single one of you. Have a beautiful blessed day. Blessings all around. And bye for now, baby.